These are the things you stand on, I guess.
Those are the things you need to stand on. So everybody's got to stand in those, including our mages.
Oh, that shows the clear spot from the roof. Oh, that's easy load.
Oh, okay.
And then you got to get right out of it.
Sometimes you get both lasers at the same time, so.
Dara, we're kind of going by group. Yes, that's correct. Holy got held back a little bit.
Not a bad attempt, though.
Not a bad attempt.
Is there anything new in the third chamber?
Not that I know of. I didn't see anything new in the video. Peace down.
No, just the ceiling lasers.
Is it Mythic that gets the rotating ones from the ceiling?
Rotating ones from the ceiling. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Has anyone been watching the Mythic wipes?
Yep.
Method wipes, even?
I watched them wipe on Fetid for like 4 hours yesterday before I called it a day.
We still wipe today on it, so.
Once Fane says he's okay,
I'm ready.
I believe that's everybody except for Moondius then. Never mind.
Looks like we're good.
Yep, on tanks. I mean, you want to be on the right side of her a little bit, for the winds usually push left. So that'll be Moondius, Cinder. Once we heal up, Zerg. Kill of Deaths. Vapor.
Whoa, whoa, ow, ow.
That's probably missed interrupts. Shadowstorm. Phalindra. Fane. Whisperwind. Innovindel.
Yeah, ads are down quick now. You can probably do 3 at a time.
Phase 1.
She's already at 55% bar.
Yeah. Holy Cupcakes. Dilemma. Riker. Tearshed. Amiko-chan. Frony. Tobes. Zach. And our last two. Good job.
What are these control nodes on the walls? How come I can click them?
I have no idea. Alright, after this beam, we'll start sending our usual group across. So, after the wind tunnel, we'll start sending the next ones. Let me know when you guys have that ad down. After this surgical beam, we got more coming through. Vapor.
In the middle of the room.
Middle of the room. Middle of the room. Vapor. Shadow Storm. Phalindra. Bane. Innovindel.
Get up here, guys. Get
You might
moving.
have to wait till after this. Innovindel.
Do we want Zach up?
We have a fair amount of DPS now. We can keep Zach down for now. Radon boss pretty much. Whisperwind.
Oh my god.
Riker. Dilemma.
Her energy's at 100.
Oh, so it is.
No, it's
I bet.
Oh, that's a good bad combination right there.
Brace the tank.
Yes,
I'm getting
please
up so
do tank
far.
up.
Shit.
Chamber 2 is at 80%. There's a little power bar on the right.
Middle.
So we still had time.
Yeah.
Her energy is only for Sanitizing Strike. There's a meter on the right side that says exactly where the chambers are at.
Oh, I misread the wrong one then.
Wherever your power meter's at. So we were in good shape.
Okay, we still got this. Maybe.
That's
Yeah,
beam.
yeah.
She's targeting Moon now.
You already heroed, so great.
We've already been used.
Middle.
Middle.
Come on, boys. We got more damage than this. Let's go.
Just release the top.
You can turn her back if you want.
Middle.
Crane, look out.
Oop. Looking at healing bars now. Wait. Oh, that's not cool. Again.
You should be able to get there. Oh no, the
Watch out.
Sanitizing Strike though.
Middle again.
There's no healers left.
No.
3%, guys. The room's at 98%, though. Whatever defensives you got. Yeah. Okay,
She should
so
die too, no?
the first room, the raid took a dick ton of damage. What happens?
I feel like we should wait until after the first one goes.
The-
Silence.
Over.
I feel like we're missing a kick on the early ad when there's just a few people over there.
That's because they spawn and then we spend like 5 seconds just running away from the fire. We can't do anything to them.
Yeah, we'd either need to go sooner or later.
Okay, what do you think would be better, sooner or later?
Waiting till after the first one, in my opinion.
All right, well, you three call when you're going to go, and then I'll play it over from there. Cinder has the stun totem, Tobes. That's why he's in the first group, as well as the...
Yeah. That's the first thing I do as soon as they pop. Every time.
But is it wind that's getting you over there? Is that the problem?
Yeah. We go over and then the wind comes, so we're trying to stun and we can't really DPS them and stun them and go against the wind all at the same time.
Right.
So if we go later, we'll deal with the wind a little bit, but not much. Or if we go sooner, we have less damage on the boss, but...
Oh, we really can't go sooner when we've been going as right after the fire despawns. So
So you want to go right after the wind?
yes.
Okay, let's do that. I like that.
If I got hit by the sanitizing strike, does that mean I just was in front of the fucking boss at the wrong time?
Possibly, yes. So that because there's so much wind movement in the raid, like the tanks can only keep the boss in certain positions.
Right.
So you might have to use a movement ability to get out of the way further.
Drop foot already?
No.
I was just making sure it was just. I think it was like an RNG, just like bad time. But
You talking about the getting cleaved?
I got killed by the sanitizing strike, but it was right in the middle of the wind. I was trying to get over to the side of the room, and I think right as the tank moved to, it just turned and just fucking spiked me across
Just when you see it start to wind up, get to the side of the boss. That's what you got to do.
Oh, can I get some of those M&Ms, man?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking Bridge Mix boys, we're adults now. Let's go.
God damn.
And thanks, Shadowstorm, for volunteering to go over. I appreciate the...
Yeah, I'm also putting Darkness right behind the boss for the first group, if you want to do it for the second boss, Jake.
Oh, that's asking a lot, dude. I usually only do mechanics on the last boss.
Whoa, whoa.
Damn.
Savage. All right, on tanks. Okay, so here's that wind tunnel. Alright, now we should have our first three going over.
Look out.
Oh, that's the sanitizing strike, though.
Oh.
Oh, Rorty, what happened, buddy? Thurgadon.
You got sanitizing strike, whatever.
Starting.
Let me know when I can send more over.
Send one, that's it.
Killa. Vapor.
That's a lot better over here.
Shadowstorm. Trots. Phalindra. Fane. Snowman.
Let's cap off real quick. Alright, we're good.
Whisperwind. Innovindel. Phase 1. Phase 1 and Holy can both go.
Click the way gates if
Chambers at 65%.
Yep, gotcha. Riker. Tear Shed. Amiko-chan. Durlemma.
Durlemma?
Frony.
Oh, wait. Oh, fire. Hang on. Be right there.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance. Tobes.
Sooner rather than later, Brad. We need stuff to kill over here.
Done. I cloak, so there's no ads.
Zach.
92%.
Yeah.
Everyone can go on.
Saltaire Darnasia. Good job, guys.
Ads.
Yeah, let's get these ads down.
Right.
Oh, fuck. Alright, our first group can go here after the wind tunnel. After the wind tunnel. So now, first group, Mundia, Cinder, Posse. Thurgadin.
Loser.
Use your health bots.
Other side of the room. Go.
Fucking. Once we heal up here, kill the deaths. Give it a couple secs though. We're not getting over quick enough here. Okay, kill the deaths. Shadow Storm. Yeah, let's pick up Tear Shed.
I'm getting
save the other one. Shadow Storm. Trots.
Damn it.
Baelindra.
We're good.
On boss. Thane. Whisperwind. Can we pick up Innovindel, please? Watch for the sanitizing strike.
Alright, we only have one more res.
Yeah, I know. I got a res counter. Innovindel, you're going. Holy, you're going.
Other side of the room, other side.
Once we're healed up, Riker, you're next.
That was just bad luck.
Riker. Roni.
Muller.
95%.
Tobes.
Damn it.
And Dara.
Watch out.
That's Hero.
And Hero. Good luck. We gotta get those ads down first, though, guys.
Where we are.
Purifying Flame in 5 seconds. Watch the swirlies.
Use the Warlock gates if you can.
Convenient.
Middle.
Beams.
Wind and strike coming.
Fire. Nice.
Nice job, guys.
Good job, guys.
I survived this one. I think it's the first one I lived through.
Now we're gonna roll the dagger right here. We're gonna press the button. We're gonna roll the dagger. Here we go.
Did you get it?
Press the button. Roll the dagger. I mean, it's just that easy. It's that easy.
You bastard.
Holy fuck.
That's fucking bullshit.
You were gonna say it. No one else was saying it. Where were my rogues? I got 10 of them. We should be chanting that.
This is the wrong side, isn't it?
Yeah, right side.
Are we doing Zebex or going to Fetid?
What do we think is easier?
Fetid is
I
much
think-
easier.
I think Fetid.
Let's do Fetid then.
Actually, if we have the damage, we can cheese Fetid as well.
Don't we have to?
Oh, I don't know. I've only ever done it one way, which is like pushing that 9k DPS check.
You can only kill one ad. That's what he's saying.
Wait, I'm sorry. Which fight?
On Fetid, do I have my fights mixed up?
That is the.
Yeah, Fetid.
Oh, okay.
There's the 2 blood ads that spawn.
Right.
And,
How much is he? How much does he heal? Does he have
10%.
Okay. Mortal Strike.
Mortal Strike effects.
Well, as assassination rogues, ours are tied to PvP talents now, so.
We get one from having a monk, and we don't have any warriors, so.
Whoa.
Right.
Fuck.
Man, this trash fight just destroys my computer.
I have my settings turned all the way down to 1.
I think I'm gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed the blood effects are just murdering my graphics card.
Those are if you go from left to right. Talents.
Why do they have to manage?
Hey, Dilemma, is the plan still to run normal next week still too?
Oh, I was going to talk about that at the end of the raid night and see what everyone thought about it. So we're currently sitting... What's our raid average item level? 348. And normal drops what? 350?
355.
351 average.
Okay. So I mean, we're already the average of what it's dropping, and most of us have better gear.
My disc is below average.
Doesn't Disc and Holy have like the same?
No.
I would say the one thing is, at least for me, a lot of the best in slot Azerite gears from the raid, and, like all mine are still 340.
Right, so you're looking to pick up more raid pieces.
Same.
Well, we should probably do like one more full clear at least, minimum.
I mean, we can do it in one night, right? It's not that big of a deal.
You can also pug it pretty easy, so if we're trying to do something else, and
Yeah, but pugs are a nightmare.
It's not really a super pug-friendly raid. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't tried to do it.
dude, LFR like mother. Oh my goodness, it's
You guys
so
shake your flask.
wonky.
I mean, because if we assume that we're going to clear normal even faster than we did this week, we should be able to get heroic talc down in the same time as well, right?
That's true, as long as we have some good pulls. I don't think there's a problem with doing normal for at least one more week.
I don't know that I want to do it the week after. If like people need weapons and stuff, I'm sure there's a lot of people that still need weapons, maybe. Like 255s, I don't know.
Well, let's see how fast we clear it next week.
I think at least one more week would be kind of nice.
Make sure to stand back far here so we don't pull the boss like we have it every time.
Yeah, so my logs don't bug out and looks like we do potato damage. That'd be great.
No. I wasn't going to say anything, Brad, but...
I was upset. I had a monster fucking pull in this last week.
You know that like Gahoon's logs only count after he drops his blood shield, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm talking about this boss. This boss, the log counted when we pulled the boss, when we walked out, when we waited for him to reset the whole everything.
Oh.
So there's like 3 minutes of dead space while we're like rebuffing and or just standing there. That's awesome.
If anybody has anything reason they don't want to do normal next week, you have the option to speak up or whisper me as well.
Not trying to carry those other people's gear. No, just kidding.
I have a 370 dagger now. If we could skip normal, that'd be great. Thanks.
One person says, normal is for people who need to get good.
Is that a warlock from a different raid group?
Heyo.
Got him.
Got him. Get good. As long as they're reasonable item level, Zach.
Well, you're gonna start doing like off nights with like the normal raids, right?
I will not be hosting off nights because I can't. But if somebody else wants to, they're more than welcome.
I mean, we could always join the other groups who are still on normal.
Wow.
Oh, sad.
Fucked up.
Oh boy.
That's fucked up, right?
The Mako raid tomorrow's 30 people.
I mean, it's win-win. You get, you can run normal if you want to, and they get a carry.
Wow. Savage.
Okay, well, I can tentatively say it, unless something striking happens. We will be running normal on Tuesday next week.
Almost there, boys.
Trash in front of this boss is stupid.
Did that method even clear Heroic Cahoon, or did it skip?
I think they were still on it last time I
Well, They were on a lot of mythics today. I think to try to get all the DPS up to 370.
I think like most guilds are skipping Gahoon on heroic and just doing 7 of 8.
When they do the full clears, when they've been doing their clears, I think for the most part they do. I'm not sure.
The gear Gahoon drops isn't all that great.
Well, he does drop some weapons, right? I mean, for certain classes they're good.
There's a staff for casters, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think monks get good one-handed off that.
Yeah, we do.
But all our monks just get 370 items from PvP, so it's fine.
Yeah, as long as you're good, right?
Even Craig got one, so.
Oh shit!
Craig got one for the last one. He had the out of his chest.
Unfortunately, it's not like Legion where the last boss has like extra item levels just on top of it.
Yeah.
There was nothing good off the last boss in Legion for me, so I didn't care about that.
So I'm just setting markers out so we can call roughly what side of the room if ad spawns. We're going to just take one. We're only going to do one. We're going to leave the other one. So the whole raid will be on one ad. And it's either going to be blue or red, depending what's closer to the boss. So we can get that sweet, sweet cleave. I don't think anything else is different.
And what's the stuff that we're supposed to move to the edge of the rooms?
Always make sure.
That's a different boss.
I thought you're supposed to get a debuff. You're supposed to just run out.
It's like a beam. There'll be a big arrow pointing at you. Just run away from everybody.
There's also a knockback. You have to be worried.
I don't think this guy has Eye of whatever. He's got that nasty, nasty dot.
There's a shockwave, and there's the cone he does.
Yeah, we hero at 50%. We're going to kill one blood Tobes. Either on blue or red. Whatever one's closer to the boss.
So their blood just walks around?
He's a really stupid gate with his cow legs.
Waiting on Hamiko-chan.
Sorry, I'm good.
See if we can do this before our flash run out in the first try.
Don't say that, Riker. You'll make people think that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Do you want me to keep moving him back or just leave him here?
A little further back.
Thoughts on Phalindra?
Closer to the wall is better, because then the melee can stand between the boss and the wall. We don't get knocked back. Don't stand in that. The boss on red beside X, for the ad, that's the one we're going to kill as a group. And there it is. To the left. Perfect. Everybody should be on that. Bring the boss over, we'll cleave. Oh fuck, he ate it. That's so stupid.
That's
the same one?
Yep, same one.
Nice job.
If we can get him below 50, we can get a nice sweet damage buff. That's hero, please, I believe. And your second pots if you haven't. Yeah, ignore the ads. Ignore the ads on boss.
Oh.
Where is him?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that was really wide.
Ignore ads, stay boss. Don't forget to use your health stones if you got them. Help your healers out.
He's a lot of health. Jeez.
Not that much. We're still above the berserk timer by a minute and a half, so we're in good shape.
Good job, guys.
There we go.
I think even in the future, it might be worth just DPSing him over the ad. They're for crafting.
You mean in the first phase?
Yeah, I was thinking in the first phase, how much damage would have we done to the boss instead of the ad that he would have had reduced healing from?
I think we get the boss on top because the ad spawns where the blood comes down, right? I think if we would have got the boss right on top of the ad, we wouldn't have lost anything. I think we can get them both, maybe. I think the problem was we couldn't really get the boss over there.
Well, still successful.
Which way are we going? To Vectis?
Unless that's hard. We would rather go the other way. Which one's easier, Vectis or Zekvos?
Vectis.
I think Bloodborne, right?
Then we will go to Vectis.
Did ship did ship make it alive that fight, or?
I don't know.
As soon as I died, I heard it.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
Ed, I had a rune up, man. I need you to trade me a rune now.
What?
I'm dead. I had a rune up. I need you to trade me a rune now. You let me die.
Dude, mechanics better. I mean,
I expect compensation. I'm dead. I'm dead next to Darnassus. What? Damn, dude.
I think Darnassus let you die, man.
I'm butchering that name. Darnasia. Sorry.
Well, it's Darnassus. I mean,
it's close.
It was Darnassus till it burnt down in the fire.
That's right, dude. Rip the tree, man. Never forget.
Rip.
Rip tree.
It's like, go hug a tree after the raid, guys.
Can't.
14.
Instead, we'll just all go war mode and sit outside of
Pokemon?
Toldegar?
Toldegar.
Have you been there in war mode?
Oh, fuck. It's stupid.
Hey, where's Skanks at?
He said
He's
he's
in
gonna do
Losner Town.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, rip.
Oh, those
Skanks.
people.
He's probably sitting on his porch swing right now, swinging away as we speak.
Is he the only one we're missing from our group?
We're missing a healer, Sabuna.
Oh, right, yeah.
We technically have a full roster of 30 people.
Who was the Pharaoh that we had the first night, like the first week?
Sabuna, I think, right?
It's no longer a Pharaoh now.
No, Sabuna's always been Resto.
Yes, correct. Sabuna.
Yeah, we had a Pharaoh Druid like the first week. I don't know if they changed groups or not.
Then he saw he was a feral Druid and he was like, fuck my life.
Right. He saw all the sim crafts of every Druid spec.
Actually,
I did. I rolled a mage.
The newest Simcrafts after the updates have Feral Druids at 385 at like number 7 or something, which for Feral Druid that's like way number 1, right?
That's been an AoE fight.
Or single target. Don't worry, Shadow Priest is still at the bottom.
Seems OP, please nerf.
Dude, I do more damage as Desk than I do as Shadow.
I feel so bad for Shadow Priest, man.
Why would you feel bad for Shadow Priest? I'm below Shadow Priest.
Yeah, but you don't ever make it alive anyways. It's the difference. Hit him with the Ed laugh, dude. I'll link you after the raid. It's Simcraft out some shit. But with it's a bunch of commands that are like programming. They just have like an if-then chain.
I believe that one day Blizzard will make the Boomkin great again. Okay, and when I die, I'll hear Dilemma's sweet voice say, "Go ahead and get phase 1 up," because right now it's just not happening. Might as well walk away from the keyboard, you know. Come back, nice job, boys. Get the loot.
Phase or toes, who do we go up? Phase.
Right. If I die, I'm pretty much good to go do whatever I got to do around the house, you know. I know it ain't coming up.
Own personal assigned healer and everything.
Right. It's like I always tell all of our buddies, if I was Froandy, I would never fucking die, because as soon as he even takes a lick of health, there's fucking swift men's and fucking, play on hands, fucking bopping him and shit, like just dumping everything.
All those blood stacks are hurting.
So then when the rest of us take damage, it's like, meh, ain't got nothing up, sorry, rip. Use it all in Froandy, sorry. And it was all used like at the same time. He went from 100 to 99.
So we don't even pop hero to do damage to the boss. It's extra healing for Annie.
Right.
Keep it up, healers. You're doing a great job.
It's been like that in every game we've ever played. If Froandy dies, there's going to be some hell to pay for it. You just don't let him die, so you don't have to hear it.
Frey got some healing logs. Who healed me the most?
Sorry, dude.
Kicked.
Start sending those raid surprise, man. Fucking little goal here and there.
He sends Ed. He's like, hey, if you fucking heal that tank for more than me one more time, dude, like, fucking done.
You're going to group 1. You're back to normal.
Yeah, right. Group 3, dude. Okay, don't worry about it.
You find a new PvP partner. You find a new Mythic Plus group. Right. It's all fucking downhill.
Right. You have been stripped of everything. You know what? Just quit the game. Fuck it. You're done. Goodbye.
This guy's own tabard to give them. It's like the shame. You get to wear this.
Watch out for Obama.
How far did Group 2 get last night? Or Group 3, I mean?
They're on Gahoon now.
Nice.
Oh. Did you mean Group 1 or Group 3?
Group 3.
They damn Mithrax.
I think, is Group 1 still on Mithrax?
Yeah, I think that's where they left off on Tuesday, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, they didn't get past Zek Voss. They're not Zek.
Zol, I think?
Zol.
Zol,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're stuck on Zol.
So we're like way ahead.
Yes. We're also much higher in item levels.
It's because we're holding the rogues, man.
Because we actually do fucking Mythic Pluses. I saw somebody today in Guild was like, hey, I'm here for Mythic Plus, and they're like, yeah, I'm down. He goes, what raid group in? And he said 3, and then there was no reply to that.
Not all of
like
this paper, but...
It's like a thing now, you know, like when you want to do it, it's like, excuse me, what raid group you in? And they're like, oh, 3. You're like, yeah, sorry, dude.
Dude, actually, man, that Tovir priest that plays in there is pretty good. I ran some M plus with him. He's not bad.
He's pretty good at PvP, too. When he's not hitting the bong. And even when he is, he's still pretty good.
Thought that was supposed to make you better.
What racism? Where's the racism? A little racism in here.
Against potheads, apparently.
No.
Isn't
We
that
are a
supposed to
proud
make you
race.
better?
Pothead Master Race? Okay. This fight.
Yeah, race of rogues.
Do we need markers? Can't remember.
Don't get hit by the bloodlines of shit that come flying out of them.
Silk puddles. And there's a little ads, right?
Yeah, this one has the 3 ads we usually CC too, right?
No, that's the
No,
other one.
no.
Not this
This
guy?
one has the one ad that you have to kill before he gets a second cast off. Remember, that's the one that puts the healing debuff out on everybody and spreads the plague one at a time?
Oh, that's it. The eight.
And then he goes down in the thing and he shoots the fucking lines and you stand in the circles.
Hey, Brad, do you have a tome?
I do not, but Ed might have some. He had one earlier.
I have some.
Can you
I'm gonna put down another cauldron.
Trade Solterra if you need a tome.
But I need 2 flasks of the Undertow. Or 30 Siren's Pollen.
Not on me.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the Siren's Pollen's in my vault. I could give you 30, but I don't have it on me.
What do you need?
Either
Undertow?
2 flasks of the Undertow, or like 30 Siren's Pollen.
I can make you 1 flask.
Whoa, hello.
Snowman's got me. Snowman's got me. I got it. We got it. We're good. Holy shit! Did I just read that right? I thought I procced 44 flasks. I was shitting myself. I did not.
Just quit the game, you won.
Alright. Oh, Cauldron didn't block. Boo.
Wait, cauldrons can proc?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got rank 3 Cauldrons. I got it off the very first boss.
Nice.
Cauldron down. Yeah, Snowman open trade.
I called it, man. I called it. I couldn't help you.
If we have problems with the debuff, I can put up some markers later on if we need them, just to spread out the
That's a
debuff
fucking
evenly.
stupid spot for that.
How many in my rune, Ed? That's what I'm opening trade for.
Well, I'm like, you gonna give me some money or something? Because
you killed me.
What's going on in that trade window?
If
Yeah,
Toad says we can stack, then okay.
I think we can all just stack on this because it'll automatically share, right?
You only move up, you get the Omega Vector, right? Debuff?
It's the flask and the feast.
Yeah, I fucked that up. Stack and move, stack and move.
So the way I've done it is you stack here, and then you move over here.
I don't think you
and
can
you
move it
stack
to
here.
stack. It locks in place.
So you stack there?
Right here. You never cross the line as a DPS or a healer. That's the rule. Tanks are always on the other side of the line.
Are the debuffs getting out, or are the debuffs staying?
The debuffs are staying. As soon as someone gets gestate, the group runs over to the other marker right here. And
And the
you kill
debuff
the ad.
stays?
You focus the ad. Everyone's going to be stacked up, so the debuff will just... the debuff stays no matter what. It just goes to the closest person, so if everyone's stacked up, it'll average out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so everybody should be on green.
So the player with gestate on them just stays still.
Well, they'll get stunned for 5 seconds.
It locks you in place.
So the rest of the group has to move away because the ad does pulsing damage.
So for example,
So you-
if Dilemma was to get gestate right now, everybody else would move to moon. Just like that.
But you wouldn't be able to move anyway because you're stunned, right?
That's right.
Yep. And as soon as he's unstunned, he's going to move with the group to make sure we don't have one person with way too many stacks.
What the hell is that thing, Zach?
Right before Liquefy, or right as Liquefy comes out, you just got to spread out throughout the whole room. Don't get hit
And
by
then-
it.
And soak stuff. Thanks,
Yep.
Tobes. Tobes, have you got ahead of the curve yet?
Yeah, I got it last night.
Congrats. On tanks. Everybody should be on green. Everybody on green. Everybody on green. There you go.
Not tanks. Tanks
Not
tank
tanks.
on the other side of the line.
Yeah. Oh.
Do we
A little
hero
further
in front?
back. When do we hero, Tobes? When did you guys hero previously? So there's gestate. Everybody should be moving over to moon.
We were doing it later in the fight just because there's more healing that goes out, so you kind of use it as a healer cooldown.
And we should all be on the plague amogram right now. So we might have to bring the boss a little bit closer to the line, please.
Yeah, he's way too far away, man.
Gestate, move.
Gestate, everyone's supposed to be moved. Get off third. Can we bring the boss back closer to the markers, please?
We gotta focus the ads down. They should die really quick.
The amogram should be going down. We can't take 2 hits of immunosuppression. So gestate, everyone move to moon. DPS down that ad.
Someone is killing their keyboard, man.
Thanks, Tobes. Gestate on Zoc, everybody over to green. DPS the ad down. Spread out, but still get this ad.
Kill the side.
We need to soak these guys. Everybody should be in one.
Two back here.
Kind of circle, Brad.
Good job on the soaks. Got some people down. It's just a wipe, guys. Let's just wipe it up. We got too many down to finish the fight.
Okay.
No.
A liar.
I didn't. I was just lost. Did I? I vanished.
I was like, I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna get his ass. And you just skyrocketed. Because I definitely did, Brad.
So, 2 questions. One, can we move the boss towards the line a little bit?
Yeah, that's no problem. It'll take probably a few pulls, just adds up to get it at the pull every time, but we'll get it there.
And then the tank ad. So when the ad was at the very front, I couldn't really reach it as melee. I was kind of sneaking up to be able to get it. So I don't know if are we just supposed to get up there, Zerg? I know we have to kill it quick. So is there any reason why we can't just be right on top of it, killing it?
You just don't want to be close enough to spread the dot to the tanks. You want to keep them clean the whole fight.
Yeah.
So as long as you're closer to someone else than the tanks, then you're fine.
Yeah, that's cool, Phalindra.
Dropping food.
Yes. Thurg, did you get a flask, buddy? I just threw a cauldron down. You should have gotten the flask. Does anybody have an extra one to give to Thurgadin?
I
got it.
Okay.
But Fane, those disc skills.
Not in that last fight, it wasn't. I was pretty low. So I'm gonna go back to Holy.
I mean, were you able to get your cooldowns up?
I don't really have any cooldown.
I think disc might be hard on that one just because everybody's so spread.
We mean we're all in a fucking clump.
I know, but I mean, like, does it matter on the range from where the boss is to actually heal? Like, what's the range where the heal actually?
On tanks.
It's just a lot of raid damage. I don't know how to play it well enough to do it.
Just fucking smite, man.
I had to put atonements out.
Perfect. Spread over to Moon. Oh no, what happened? Why is there an angel?
Something murdered me.
Oh, Mega Vector on me. What is this horse shit?
Oh, yeah. Just Jade, everyone should move over. Get this ad down first.
Wrong button.
You guys can battle Res Ed, maybe? Are we gonna need him?
Solitaire, if you stand back here, you're probably gonna get Omega Vector a little less.
Okay. Yeah, we can get Fane up. Alright, so a little bit of a spread. Be prepared to soak. Watch the lines.
There's 3 up here in the front, guys.
One in each. One in each. Nice soaks. Watch the lines. Use your health stones if you need them.
I got the back one. Whoop.
Ah. Alright, stack back up on green. Everybody on green. Zach on green. That should be a swap to Moon.
Are the tanks not supposed to get the Omega Vector? Because they've had it almost this whole time.
Yeah, they don't want to have lingering infection, right?
Yeah.
So what blew up and killed the priest at the start? Early.
He had Omega Vector and then got hit by Contagion, whatever, and that's what killed him.
Yeah, if
don't
you get,
res. We got someone coming in.
If you get 2 Omega Vectors, you're pretty much screwed.
Right. That's exactly the same. The same thing happened to me. I had 2 Omega Vectors and I got hit by Contagion. That's what killed me. So I don't know if there's a way to make sure that people don't get it twice, or if it's just kind of like a random thing.
There's a lot of people getting it twice.
Right. There was 1, 2, like 6 people, 7 people, 8 people got hit by it twice in a row. That fight. Only 2 of them died from it.
That's why I was suggesting having. That's why I was I suggested having multiple stacks, because I think if we're all stacked into one, we leave it to RNG to not, fuck us over with that Omega Vector.
So you're saying we should have 2 stacks, half the group on Triangle, half the group on Moon.
Or maybe
no.
like whoever gets Contagion, just like move a little bit more to the left, right? I mean, like it's kind of just RNG, but like a lot of people got hit. There were 7 people who got hit by it twice. 2 of them died from it. But since nobody's moving in that stack phase, like if you get it once and you don't move at all, it's gonna go to the next person, then it's gonna go right back to you again because you're the closest person to
that. The way we did it was we had 4 markers pretty much in the same space. We split the groups among the 4 markers, and we just called out, if you had Omega Vector, you would call out your marker, and if there's 2 people in the same stack, one of those people just move to whatever marker there's free space. That way we never have 2 Omega Vectors, on the same person.
So you would have markers like
left and right of the markers that are already here.
Okay, here,
So
I will pass you an assist. You can throw them down.
All right.
Posse, you can throw a mailbox down for phase 1, please.
Yeah.
I know you got the toy.
Let's talk to the gnome.
And so you would split the groups on these.
Yeah. So we'd split it up into 4 groups, and then if you get Omega Vector, you just call it out. What marker you're on. There's no need to move unless 2 people call out the same marker. Then you just move out so that we don't have 2 Omega Vectors going on the same person.
Right, that makes sense. We could try this.
So the Omega Vector guy moves out?
Well, okay, so we'll have the entire raid group split up. And maybe... Yeah, come over here. And then multiple people get Omega Vector. So if there's some people on X, if there's 2 people on X that get it, you're both going to call out X. And if you hear more than one X, one of you just has to make sure you run out.
Melee's not going to be able to hit from Moon and...
No, they'd only be able to hit from red and blue here.
So maybe we should have ranged on the outer ones and let the melee guys be in the middle?
Yeah, that would make sense. Or you could move the markers a little bit to accommodate everybody, which would make more sense.
You're saying the melee can't hit from triangle, Brad?
No, it's like the 4... the orb underneath him is really big, but his hitbox isn't as big as the marker.
I mean, I think what you could do is just have whoever gets the second Omega to just get out of the group, right? You just go to the other one. So you have these 2 here, but if somebody has Omega, they can just move to the other group or something.
Yeah,
just
but
pass to somebody else.
The thing is, there's multiple Omega Vectors that come out each time,
right.
So it's kind of hard with 2 groups.
Okay, so we're gonna do Group 1 on Moon, Group 2 on X, Group 3 on Square, Group 4 on Triangle, and Group 5. Spread yourselves accordingly, wherever you want to sit. Did we get Phalindra a summon? You had to step out for a sec. We'll do 1 pull, and then we'll go for our break.
You mean we're going to kill him, and then we'll go for a break?
Yes. That is the hope. Okay, so now, for example, if you have Omega Vectors, you would just yell out green-blue, and if that's the case, you could sit. And if you hear green-green, then one of them calls.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
So what if they both move?
Well, just you have to say, if you hear green-green, one of them has to move. That's it. Call your move.
Yeah, and as long as you get out before Omega Vector ends, then, you're pretty much golden. Because
if you can't reach a Thurg, just step in a little bit. The point of the markers isn't not necessarily to stay on the markers, it's more to communicate with the rest of the raid where around you are.
What card did you say for Group 2?
I believe it was X.
Yes, X is Group 2.
Trots, the groups are going left to right numerically, and Group 5 is just split. So 1 Moon, 2 X, 3 Blue, 4 Triangle. And everybody's ready, so on tanks. That's sweet, sweet Cloak of Shadows.
Square or X?
Yeah,
we're good.
I'll go
Stick.
Square.
Gonna DPS this ad down.
Should pay attention to debuffs. You guys aren't calling them out.
Mega Vector on green.
X.
Where?
So far, they seem to be pretty well spread out.
Double green moving to X.
We got one in blue.
Mega Vector blue.
We're gonna have to get we're gonna have to get Holy up.
X.
Be sure to stack tighter on your, because the debuffs might be jumping between us.
Is that out, I guess?
X.
You might have to step in to get the ad a little bit.
Square.
One on triangle. One on triangle.
One on blue.
Liquefy. Spread out.
Add still up.
Yep.
We got one far side if you can get over there.
Anybody?
Got it.
Make sure to get that ad down really fast, right?
Other ad up.
If you're a hybrid class, throw yourself some self heals.
We got another ad up. We missed one, guys.
That's gonna be a wipe. Everyone has full absorb shields.
Yeah.
Wipe it. Get on same stacks.
Yeah, it's a wipe. We only have one tank up.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
You can continue to try to progress to see mechanics. But after the wipe, we're going to take a break 7. Go up, stretch, poop, do whatever.
I'm gonna go watch this video.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I feel like we're doing something wrong with this shit. That's a lot of fucking damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's getting LOS issues when we're trying to soak and kill an ad. Just depends on where you have to soak.
Does soaking give you the stacks of the debuff?
No.
No, but getting hit by the red lines do.
Okay. Because as I say, I can shield reflect the circles, so I don't take damage from it.
So. What's the name of those lines?
Blood Gazer.
Damn, looks so easy online.
True.
It looks exactly the same as normal. So basically, we only have to spread until the ad spawns, and you can group back up again for a second. The AoE pulse is only until he spawns. So, and judging by that video, they were all spread out all over the place. We don't have to be super hardcore about being on markers, I don't think.
Right. I think it's just a matter of just making sure you don't get the buffs twice.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're near the buff, if you have the debuff and you're next to somebody who has it, get the fuck away from them so you don't get it twice.
Yes.
Pretty much, really all it is, just managing your debuffs.
I think the reason the people were doing the stacking with the 2 is so that the ad is relatively close to the boss, so we can do the cleave. We're doing fine in part 1. It's phase 2 that we're just getting fucking demolished on. We get a lockbox if there's a lock here.
Why are you following me, Dilemma?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know where the fuck
where
I'm
you're
going. Nah. Just sent Riker to LA, make I get a summon.
I guess something else to think about is it does take a lot of AoE healing for this fight.
Yes.
So it might be better to stack.
At least kind of stay close.
I think if we just stack like how we were the first time, but then just once people have the debuff, just kind of pay attention to the debuff and just not get it twice, I think it's easy.
We do have 3 druid healers for the green circle stuff.
Right.
We do now. We picked up an extra healer, so that might.
And then also too, what we've been doing too, though, is when we get the debuff in the second phase, people are running away from everybody else. We need to have like 2 or 3 people stacked so it transfers. So you still need to make sure that when it resets back to phase 1 again, that like you don't have 3 stacks.
Can somebody hook Sabuna up with an extra flask if they grab 2? When she gets her?
I can give her one of mine. Endless Fathoms, I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sabuna's a boy.
Sorry, I don't know. Seems like a. I'm not going to assume genders, man. It's 2018.
Valid.
But
Can I get it a summon?
it's terrible. I'm just saying, there's a lot of women that play healers, so usually it's safe to assume.
We're not.
But he's a druid, not a priest.
We're not going to move it. We're going to keep it where it is. But if you get it once and somebody else gets it near you, you have to get away from them so you don't get it a second time.
It's not about getting it twice in a row. It's getting it twice at the same time. What I'm afraid of is we'll take it out, and then some poor sap in the middle is going to get both of the debuffs after it ends.
Yeah, but the only people moving away or should be
the debuff run like to either side of the group, so that way.
Why is it that we have to be 5 yards away from the ad?
It pulses damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Like, somebody gets stunned, it pulses until the ad actually spawns. So you only have to be spread until the ad is spawned.
Okay. So somebody tell me why the first way we did it isn't the best way to do it.
Because we leave it up to RNG, because when Omega Vector ends, it transfers to the nearest person. And if we're all stacked, that nearest person can be the nearest person of 2 Omega Vectors, which will instantly like kill them.
Well, so should the people with the debuffs just run off actions then?
I mean, you could have 3 groups, one for people that have the debuff. Since we have 3 druid healers.
One person can't get targeted twice in the same camp.
No, but when Omega jumps, if you look at the deaths on details,
it's because they're taking 2. Well, I mean, the reason we're not progressing right now is because we suck in phase 2. Those are the facts.
Well, also when the Omega expires, you get another debuff because there's a shit ton more nature damage. Which is why if you get it twice, you're...
Anyone have the add-on move anything?
I do not know. Well, I'm down to try Riker's Four Corners again. Because DBM should show you where...
The problem is, like, people don't know what the fuck they're calling, though, when we do it the 4 corners.
You don't even really need to call it out, because you can see who else has it. There's a big text bubble about it.
Mm.
Right?
Right, I'm kind of with her. I mean, it's like it just makes it more confusing to just like leave it up to just the RNG thing. Like if you have so many marks, you just stick it. If you just stick as one, if you know you've already gotten it once, you're trying to just avoid to get the debuff. So you see somebody has it, you just move away from them. If people that don't have it don't move away, then it transfers to somebody else, right? Because it's when it expires is when it transfers.
Very true.
So to just be in one big group, and it's like, if I have the debuff already, then I'm like, okay, you know, it went on Dilemma, then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck away from Dilemma and let somebody else just be the closest person so it doesn't transfer back to me.
Gotcha.
And then that way you can kind of just manage all. If you do like the 4-corner pyramid fucking thing, then it's like, people don't even know what they're doing, and then it's like, it just starts transferring all over the place.
Well, you gotta use Pythagoras.
Right, and then Thane dies because he's not good at math, and you die.
Shots fired.
Fucking got him. I like it.
Yeah.
Don't try to make me do math when I'm healing people.
Sarg, are you being sarcastic, or do you need me to explain this for you? I'm not trying to be pedantic. I'm okay.
Please, big words.
There is a debuff called Omega Vector. It's going to target random people in the raid. Shallow and pedantic. Once the debuff expires, it jumps to the nearest closest person. So if I'm standing beside Mundius and I have the debuff and it expires, it's going to go to Mundius. So the most important part is that you don't want to give somebody 2 stacks of Omega Vector. So if they have a stack already and you're having one that's expiring, if you give it to them, they're going to die. The second thing that happens is there is a ability called Gestate. So somebody in the raid is going to get targeted with Gestate, and they're going to pulse for about 5 seconds as stunned in an AoE damage. So if it happens on X on Whisperwind, he gets Gestate. Then everybody on X is going to run over to blue, so they don't take the pulsing damage. After 5 seconds, the ad will spawn. Oh boy.
No, but there's big speech bubbles above their head when they get Omega Vector, so you can use that to tell.
Sir, what's your current version of DBM?
Oh god, you still have that loud ass air horde? What's wrong with you?
There was a whole bunch of updates today.
Oh, there was updates today? Shit. After them.
Let's just play really good this time. What do you say? Down to boss.
I agree.
On tanks. Let's spread those Omega Vectors out a tiny bit. Make sure you're not going to give it to the same person. We should be moving over to the blue side. Spread those Omega Vectors out a little bit.
Kill ad.
Kill the ad. If you see somebody has Omega Vector, Don't be afraid to go and take it. That's fine.
Okay,
As long as you don't have a copy of it.
Alright.
Take it off there now.
Yeah, get his head down faster. Come on, guys.
It's the second time I've died to a melee from an ad. Come on, tanks.
Should be moving over to blue here. Thanks for grabbing that off me, Tobes. Alright. So, let's get this ad down. Can we pick up, I think Sabuna has the better AoE heals.
Bunch in the back, guys. Like 4 in the back here.
Kind of by where the boss spawns. Most importantly, don't be getting hit by those red lines.
And now I've got missed in the middle, guys.
Watch those red lines.
That's a wipe.
There's 2 more ads over here.
That's a wipe.
We're away.
3 out.
We're away, dude.
That's a tank soak, bossy. That's a tank soak. It's all good.
That is a lot of damage.
So the other thing to notice is, like, as you have Omega Vector, you're going to have a marker on top of your head. So you just don't stand beside somebody else that has a marker, and we should be able to spread that out.
What I saw happen was, as soon as one person got 2 stacks, the stacks never split up, and it kept on jumping. You know, everybody else who got 1 will just get 2 because you know, it jumps to the closest person, and like, I don't think if 2 people are of equal distance to you that they'll both split up. So it just kept on, the 2 debuffs just kept on bouncing to other people and killing them.
I think part 1 went the best so far it's gone so far. I would like to continue doing this method.
Yeah, I liked it.
I got Omega Vector, so I moved to like the middle, and then I got that stun debuff, and I'm pretty sure I blew up like 3 people with that ad. So
fucking posse.
Yeah.
But we missed a couple soaks, which caused us to wipe, and then lots of people are taking hits by lines, myself included. Also, Fane, where were you going as you were running back to life? Down other
I don't know.
hallways, backwards.
I want to see what's down that way. There's nothing down there. It's already dead.
Let's make sure we're tricksing and misdirecting that ad to a tank. Someone died to a melee hit, they said, so.
I tried to taunt it, but I taunted it like as soon as it spawned, and I guess it didn't pick it up.
Yeah, it's fine. We have
We
like,
have 6 rogues and 2 hunters. The tank shouldn't even have to taunt it.
Trish of the Trade doesn't do damage, just saying.
Also, that only works for them.
Yeah, but it provides their aggro onto.
Trolling them, Emma. Trolling them.
Trolling.
That's why we didn't kill it, man. I got stunned out of my vendetta, so. Good wipe, boys.
Why the fuck am I a witch?
Someone stabbed you.
Yeah.
Burner.
Tighter. Tighter.
Alright, every healer, 15k HPS, let's go.
Posse, you're not wrong. I don't see why we don't hero one pull while everybody's up.
I've seen some videos do it. Method did it on theirs. Some don't.
Phase 1 and Phase 2 just repeats until he's dead anyway.
And we might as well do it while everybody's up before we start taking a dick ton of damage. Although I guess if we do it later on, there's more healing that needs to go out, so the healers benefit from it too.
Burn the fucking shit out of him.
It just feels like the longer the boss is alive, the more
harder
we
it
have
gets.
to do it anyway.
Why don't we try to listen at the start and just see how it goes, and if we need to switch it up after we're getting farther along, we can maybe do it.
Yeah, I guess we'd love to try. We can see more of the fight. I guess. No way.
I like that. We're waiting on Phase 1.
I'm here.
We've already seen the whole fight. Like after liquefying, he comes back. That's it. Rinse and repeat.
On tanks. Whisperwind, there's food up. But it's too late for you now.
Was that a hunter pet that just got wrecked?
Alright, so we should move it over to blue. And we should be getting this ad down. Spread those Omega Vectors out just a little bit. Back over to X, let's grab the SAD.
Yeah, it spawned on X.
No, Whisperwind, don't stack that to someone else. Give it to someone who doesn't have one. You can push in a little bit to get this ad down.
No tranquility here, so we're topped off for the phase.
Sabuna, did you get double Omega Vectored?
Just 8 and Omega Vector do?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, some range, look back there by the pool. There's like 4 over there, guys. Get over there. I got this one.
I have aggro on the ad. And I'm dead. Can we get Sabuna up, please?
Hey, one in the middle by the lock thing. Go for it. I got it.
When we get a chance, can we get Sabuna up, please? Thank you.
Stack on X.
Rinse and repeat.
Yep.
Rinse and repeat. Good luck, guys.
Get the side down. Let's go.
Posse, you can't take any more lingering infections.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually just gonna hang out back.
Let's get a second cast off, guys. It's bad.
Yeah, so
Can you take 2 of these?
It's
Pretty
a
sure
wipe.
you can.
Yeah, you can. Okay. Where do you get blood stacks?
That was better.
Do we want to call healer cooldowns?
We're gonna need them. Like, this fight's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we do want to use them so we're not doubling up. Just say when you're using something or something like that.
Let's call them out though, so we're not doubling them up. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I noticed there at least 2 or 3 times that somebody did switch sides, and then they ended up getting gestate, and everybody just automatically assumed to switch sides, and everybody just walked right into that AoE pulse. So just pay attention to that. Like, it's the person who's stunned that actually pulses, not the ad. The ad and gestate are spawned at the same time.
Food down. Get a lockbox, please. Oh, there's already one. Saltaire, take it. Take the trade. Moondius, what flask do you want?
Oh, I have.
Oh, you can... I had an extra one, but okay.
Oh, well, there you go. Waiting on Tear Shed.
Tier, we did send a summon. You might want to reload.
Take a reload, Tear. You should pick up some tomes, though. Tomes. They're like 50 gold each. Waiting on Fane.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm ready.
So you want to continue with Hero on pole, or seems to go okay?
I think that's fine, yes. And please call your healer cooldowns out. I think that's a great idea for this fight.
Christ. I get in pretty crazy lag all of a sudden. Anybody else getting it?
Yeah. Whenever we do this pull, right off the bat.
Like I'm like seconds of lag. Everyone's warping all over everywhere.
You guys gotta spread that Omega Vector out a little bit better than that. Like sidestep a little bit. Shouldn't be standing right next to each other. Now Sabuna has 2 stacks out of it. Move over to the X.
So I have like a 2000 ping.
It's all good. Now Kill a Death DK has 2 stacks of that.
I'm using Salvation. No, maybe not. Fucking Christ.
Need some more people to say where the boss spawns.
Yep.
Oh.
I can't dodge these things.
I got one more near the boss.
You done it? Up there from the front left? There you go.
It's our best pull yet, boys. Keep it up.
Not good enough, though.
It would have been a lot better if I could actually do something.
We have 1 battle roads available. Might as well use it.
Jay, let's get Tobes up, please.
Our stacks are split.
On X, please. And then now moving over to the square.
I'm seeing angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both got killed by double stacks of that shit.
That's a wipe, guys. We don't have enough to get through.
Wiping.
I'm gonna restart my computer real quick.
I mean, I'm getting 101 world.
Don't take this, Prez.
So, phase 1 went great. Phase 2, we shit the bed. Steve, do you still have Death Note?
No. I hated the way it showed in recount, but you can get something similar with details too. I think it could be enough details to auto post deaths if that's what you're looking for.
Hammer down.
You can mount up here.
Oh shit. Well, there's a hammer down anyways. It's on Netflix. Which one? The anime or the live action piece of shit?
Both, sadly. I was so sad when that thing came out. It was just.
Let's be real. It only has like 1 good season.
What's
and
this?
From there, oh, the anime Death Note.
Anime Death Note was fine until episode 17 or 18 when
they made a live action of that shit.
Oh, it was so bad.
Ugh.
It was Americanized version live action, just like.
It was pretty poor. I suppose I could put a feast on
any way you could ruin the character light, and they did it.
It was fine until L died. That's all.
Can I get a rest out and run all the way back?
Wow.
So angry, Zach.
Oh yeah, the Full Metal Alchemist live action isn't that much better. It's okay, but
I don't think
That
I've
was
seen like
terrible.
a well done version live action of an anime.
I mean, plus they're making a movie out of a TV show. I mean, that's just a bad start.
All right. Normal Full Metal Alchemist or Brotherhood? Because I hated
Normal.
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood all the way.
I think they were both pretty good.
Well, Brotherhood is basically the manga.
Brother,
That's a good anime.
correct
is.
way. The only way.
Okay, boys, let's go plus ultra on this pull.
Welcome to the
You're such a
conversation, Thurgan.
He's just a troll. I am 99% sure anytime he types something out, he doesn't mean it.
Sorry, I'm here.
I know he does watch Logan Paul, so
He probably doesn't. He's probably just trolling. Okay, boys. On X, on tanks. Alright, spread those Omega Vectors out a little bit.
Make sure to grab that ad.
why are you guys still on X?
Good call. Good spreading of the lingering infections. Gestate's coming up in 3 seconds. We will be moving. There it is. Move over to the next. Thanks for coming back with that Whisper Wind, for not putting that on the tank. That was awesome. Gestate's coming up in 4. We will be moving to blue, but not yet. It's on me. Great sharing of the lingering infection. Riker has 2, phase 1 has 2, so you guys can wait before taking another.
Just hit at me.
Phase 1, you got 3 stacks now, so you got to be super careful.
Range, kind of hang back a little bit so you get the back ones. 2 on the side over here, guys.
We need some more in the. Okay. Good.
Get that ad
Somebody's
down.
salvation.
How do I get another fucking stack?
You got hit by both things?
Hit by...
There's an ad up.
Yeah, I got killed on my circle. Some.
Okay.
Using cooldown.
Kind of get over to that ad if you can. Get it on the side fast.
Yeah, let's kill this ad. And then back on X. We're moving over to blue now.
Oh, I got 2 of those fucking things? God damn it. Died through Guardian. Fuck.
Using tranquility.
Can we pick up Fane once he falls down?
Now
2
he res
minutes.
the tank.
Nope, there it is. Moving over to X.
Gotta get this ad down faster.
Does he have like a phase where he takes more damage or something?
No.
The only reason I'm asking is because when I died there, I only had like 15% mana left. I'm sure the other healers are probably not too far behind me.
Yeah, that was at like 20%.
And he's only half dead.
So we went into phase 2, and nobody had more than 3 stacks. I think phase 1, haha, ironically, was the only person that had more. And that means he just took 1 too many Omegas. That's not even his fault. As soon as phase 2 hit, people are having 5, 6, 7 stacks. And there's no way you guys will be able to heal up with that. That's not a healer problem. That's a people standing and shit problem. We just really can't get hit by those lines.
To the boss, Sabuna. Let's go.
Is Zek Vaz really harder than this one?
I mean, at this point, it's just a matter of... honestly, at this point, it's just a matter of, like, not being a fucking retard when he goes into Liquefy. Like, that's it.
We struggled on Zek Voss quite a bit. That's the one with the I-beam. And the orbs.
Yeah.
And the 3 ads.
So not that we can't do that, but I think we'll be facing progression on either one. And we are, like, progressing a little further each time we do this fight. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, just avoid shit then, I guess. Healers are running out of mana.
Tobus is right. Our part 2 is much cleaner than other attempts. Snowman, what kind of flask do you need? Agility? Does anybody have...
I have one.
Perfect. What is it? Cauldron flasks?
Yep.
I'm not back in. I'm almost there.
Yeah, I think I noticed too, like when he goes liquefied, he's that big red circle on the ground. That also adds the debuff to you. So, I mean, if people are trying to nuke down the ad, just run the fuck away.
Yes, that's
That's kind of why I've been trying to leap out with it.
The biggest thing that I'm seeing in phase 2 though is like I got 3 stacks in just phase 2 because nobody else is like when as soon as somebody gets the debuff, everybody runs away from him. You guys have to stack on that thing so that it doesn't transfer to somebody who's not trying to get it. Like I was on the opposite. Like I was on 2 circles away from him and I still got it because nobody was close in the back. Like anytime the circles are in the back and I have to go back to the back or any one of the range goes to the back, it just transfers between the 2 of us. We just get like 2 or 3 stacks every time.
We need more people over there because one of the
by the back, do you refer to what's in front of us right now?
No, the back of the room. Like when the circles come in phase 2, nobody's ever in the back of the room. Everybody's
near
right
the
here.
entrance of the room.
Correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say we get some healers that were the boss spawns.
One time Riker had 3 of them.
Yeah,
it was like 2 pulls ago. He got 3 in the back. Because it was only me and him in the back, and it just transferred from me to him, me to him, me to him, me to him, the entire fucking phase.
Well, this ad right here, we had an ad spawn here because there's like nobody up on this side. Solterra grabs that ad, leaps all the way over there. Every fucking melee goes right with him. We're all of us should be able to get the ones in this area. It's this back area where like the ad spawn. We had 2 ad spawn back here the last 2 attempts. Like 1 ad each time. So I don't know, just spread better, I guess.
I don't think a lot of people just aren't focusing yet in phase 2 either. I think people are more focused on the circles and just.
Well, we gotta get the
running around doing nothing than like actually doing the ad too as well, right?
Well, I think we're doing fantastic. So everybody's ready. Let's get a pull going. You guys are great.
I love that positive attitude dilemma.
Our Felix leader.
All right.
Sabuna got 2 stacks.
I 2 stacks. 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 If you don't have any stacks, don't be afraid to hug someone that has Omega Vector.
Dilemma has 2 stacks. Those 2 stacks are just jumping around.
Shibuya's up to 3 now, somehow.
That's Lingering Infection, that's not stacks, those are different.
Oh, okay.
Tobes has the double stack. Face has it, just jumps around double stack. I think that. Use Salvation.
Go twice in a row again.
Yeah, it's just jumping around. Once it doubled up, it doesn't ever go away. That's what's killing everybody right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stacked up to 3 right now, but it doesn't show up on the raid frames.
Yeah, Riker's got 3, Sabuna's got 3, Dilemma's got 3.
Talk about the Omega Vector that jumps around.
Nastius has 3, now 4.
That's Lingering Infection. So we're going to be going into Lingering Infection with 3 on some people regardless.
Yeah, but that's caused from the debuff though.
Yeah, but everybody's going to have Lingering Infection. I mean, it should be spread out a little bit more than that, but there's nothing you can do about that.
It's the Omega Vector that's killed everybody so far, that double Omega Vector.
Wipe it up.
That's a triple. Is there...
We can't let those double up because they just murder everybody.
I mean, if you have... Is Omega Vector... Okay, so let me ask a question. So, when 2 of them get on one person, that's when they die, right? There's no debuff to it. It's just that you have the 2 people... Someone has the 2 dots, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but you get the debuff. You get the debuff from that, which increases the nature damage at the end. When you go into phase 2 and he nukes the whole raid, the more stacks you have, the more damage you do.
Okay. So if you have a stack, maybe step out a little bit from the group.
We're gonna go back to 4 small groups.
Okay.
Yeah, that killed 3 people before we got to phase 2.
Like when we have stacks, like when the people who don't have the stacks aren't getting close enough to the people who get it. So what happens is if nobody moves at all, it just goes right back to the same 2 people. So that fight, the first person that got it, it went to the second person, then back to the first person, then back to the second person and killed them both. And then after that,
I guess I just don't understand the problem because there's like 15 melee motherfuckers stacked on that icon.
I'm guessing raid get like the range get it, and like the melee have to scoot up like already because the boss is too far away, and then we're too far away to.
Well, the problem is in the stack phase nobody moves. So if you have it and nobody moves closer to you that doesn't have it, it goes right back to the same person that passed it because you 2 were obviously the closest. That's why it got past you originally. So if nobody moves when the buff goes out, it's going to go right back to the same person.
Okay, I don't even care. It doesn't matter. We're doing 4 groups. Fine. I don't want any more explanation. I just want to do the boss.
I think he keeps putting stacks out, Posse. I don't know.
Posse, yeah, it's theoretically possible to split into 2 groups, but that is the same
Just have the same problem.
What we wanted, the goal of the 4 groups here is there's no more than 4 stacks of Omega Vector going out at a time. I think there's 3 running around. Yeah. So at this point in time, you'll be able to see the chat boxes going above the head and the markers, and you'll be able to split. There's no reason we can't split here. I know that's going to split the heals a little bit, but...
It's okay. Better than people getting murdered one at a time by that debuff jumping around.
Sarek, if you have positive suggestions, I'd love to hear them.
Is it a beer or a soda?
What do you think?
I think it's a beer, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it is. Peace down.
What are the groups?
Same as before.
1, 2,
left
3,
to
4?
right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Group 5 split. And Sabuna, you can do whatever you want.
Damn, Sabuna. Free reign, buddy.
The Wanderer. The Druid Wanderer.
Druid Wanderer. Turgadin, are you seriously asking that question?
If you
Were you listening at any of the times I've explained this at all?
Like any of the 10, 15, 20 times?
I can't handle you. Oh. No, that's not it at all. I'm not going to explain it again.
If there's two people in the same group, move.
I'm on blue.
3 people got it, call it out.
They're all separate, it's fine.
Yeah, we were separated.
We need to get this ad down.
There hasn't been a stack on Moon yet. Someone wants to move it to Moon.
Vector on X.
Using cooldown.
I left the blue group just because I have 2 stacks.
Okay. I can go hop in blue group.
How many stacks you have, Dilemma?
1.
I think we're confusing Lingering Infection and Omega Vector.
Yeah, we're just talking about Omega Vector.
There's a much more even split of Omega Vectors going out like this.
1 on Moon.
Liquefy, get out of the circle. Watch the lines. Watch the line.
By the entrance of the room, there's 4. We need 2 more.
There's a
2
lot
more by
moving.
the entrance of the room. Entrance of the room is clear.
2 just spawned, guys. It's gonna wipe it.
Salvation.
That's a wipe.
Okay, time out. If you stand outside, see how there's the big sphere when it's really tall? That means no one's standing in it. So if you see one like that, gotta get to it. Gotta get to it.
If we don't get the circles, the ads pop out, right?
If you're standing in one, and you see another person in yours, you can dip in and out just to check. We gotta get them covered. We spawn ads there, it's gonna be fucked.
Because you have Omega Vector.
Yeah, my bad at the start. I didn't call mine because we had 3 all different ones, so I didn't say anything.
You don't have to call it out if you're all split.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I gotta get going.
Peace, dude. Have a good night.
Everyone.
Good luck.
So the infection is what we don't care about, right? We're just trying to avoid somebody getting.
Well, you do care about the
Omega
infection.
twice.
Okay, so Omega gives you a stack of infection. Infection increases your nature damage throughout the fight.
Right.
So every time you share an Omega with someone, they're going to have another stack of infection. And the goal is to spread the stacks of infection throughout the raid rather evenly, rather than one person having 10. Now, in the second phase, when you get hit by one of those red lines, you get 3 or 4 stacks of that infection, and that's what's killing us.
Got it.
Yeah, Omega Vector is the reason we're spread it out into the 4 groups, though.
That's right. Omega Vector is a huge dot.
But Omega Vector, if you get it, gives you a buff or a buff of lingering infection, correct?
A debuff of lingering infection. Yes, that's correct.
So you still, even though you still don't want 5 stacks of that.
No, you'll die if you get 5 stacks.
Yeah.
Right.
You want as little stacks as possible.
So you're trying to spread that out and not get hit by the red lines.
Yes.
Got it.
That being said, if like you see someone has 3 stacks and you have none, try to take the next Omega Vector.
I think we did okay. That it was really evenly spaced last pool.
It was good. Nobody got 2 stacks. Sabuna didn't take 3 stacks.
I'm ready. Just typing.
Yes, sir.
How about this? You see where the boss? Well, I don't know.
What's that? What do you got?
I was gonna say because like as ranged, if I get 2 stacks, can't I just go where the boss is right now? I'll never be near anybody, and I just continue to DPS.
Yeah, but you can do that. But if you get it, because if it's like randomly goes to you, right?
But it shouldn't because I'm so far away.
It has unlimited range. It just goes to the closest player.
On tanks.
Can we get fort? Stand.
Stand up, please.
I'm not moving.
2 on blue. Holy cupcakes.
Go to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, good job. Good job. That was perfect.
Stay in green.
I got it. Nope,
Damn, that
Tope
was sick.
says it.
Nice job. It could have been bad.
But that was perfect otherwise. For splitting when you both had it.
So I have an Omega on X, and this is my second one. So what should I do?
It'll go to someone else.
I'm going to green now after I gave it up.
You don't have to move.
No.
Yeah, you just stand back away from your group. Don't be the closest person to whoever has it next, and you won't get it again.
Gotcha.
So like, just stay behind your group.
Using salvation.
1 on green.
The only time you move is if there's 2 vectors in 1 marker.
That's right. We should be going into transition in 15 seconds.
Omega green. Stepping away shit.
Let's be phase 1 second.
Stack tighter on green. Stack tighter on blue, stack tighter on green. Alright, spread out around the room. Watch him.
If you're ranged, try to get to the back of the room, please, to help out.
So that was perfect for everybody in the room. Nobody has more than 2 stacks
Left
in his
where
base.
the boss spawns.
We need some healers where the boss spawns.
I'm moving up there.
I think we're.
We got lots in the back, lots in the back. Nice job, nice job.
Someone soak that purple Omega.
Someone take
diamond.
mine. Oh, I got
Purple
it
Omega.
before I died.
Divine him.
Can we get Daranasia out, please? Guys, that was the cleanest that's ever been done.
Go back to
Back
your...
to your groups.
I'm back. Okay.
So Zach and Rory, you both have 6 stacks.
Tier has 2.
If you have 0 stacks, go soak one.
Get the side
Guys, we have a double Omega Vector jumping around now.
Yeah,
If you get hit by Omega Vector, pop a defensive. Why do we have a double?
The
I
transition
think one
from phase 2 to phase 1.
Yeah, someone mixed in with X.
Oh boy. It's on green, the double stack.
I'm gonna go over on phase, try to grab one.
There's no way we can break it, I don't think.
No.
I don't think so.
If somebody has it on the double, we need to have that person pull out, and somebody else needs to go grab it.
Yeah.
And then that way that person can.
Hey, Mr. Tom for tanks. That's running around.
I'm out of power.
Hey, better job on the side. Let's go. Come on.
Watch the lines.
This will be phase 1. Oh, I'm down.
It's nice and far away. Come on. Get those soaks.
There's 3 where he spawns.
Bunch by the boss, guys. Bunch by the boss.
I got double Omega.
Whatever.
7 seconds. Battle res on Solterra, please.
Hey, in the top, at the top up there, there's one free. Get it.
Battle res on Solterra, please. I know what's up.
Yeah, I'm getting him.
Thank you. Keep progressing, guys. See how far you can get.
It's still
Back
the
to your
double
groups.
vector's still stuck together.
Go back to your groups. Yeah, it's on Tobias. Too bad that doesn't help you for dots, huh?
Kill the ad.
I'm out of mana.
Yeah, me too.
So there, I think after phase 2, and you have the Omega Vector, all an icon, because we had 2 Omega Vectors going the same.
What happened was during the intermission, 2 people from group 1 picked up Omega Vector, just because, you know, it's the transition phase and everybody's running. But when they stacked up, nobody switched to a different group, and so the Omega Vector dropped on one person. Both of them dropped on one person.
But other than that, it was a good pull.
Yep. I think we would have got a lot farther. That shit just murders people as it jumps around.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You can't even karma it.
No.
So is it possible if we get 2 stacks in the same group that they can just like go in between groups and somebody from another group goes over and grabs it? That way they can get it back into the other
I don't
group?
think it's possible to split once you get 2 stacks.
Oh,
It jumps around as 2 forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once it's 2, it's 2 for forever.
That's kind of stupid.
Not
I guess
even
it's
if
like
like
the
a person
RNG.
dies. Like,
Nope.
I guess it's kind of the RNG factor of it, right?
No, people die, and once there's double, it's a double for forever.
Peace down. Get your
And
lockbox.
in phase 2, we have like a healer come to like the bosses like right now because
I'll go there. I'll stay.
I got a Mega Vector and I had to pop like everything. Like I was out of line of sight for the healers that were back here because it was in that little alcove thing. That's all.
We didn't have any extra ads that fight, right? I mean, so
No,
everybody did get soaking. It was just the damage.
Call it out if you see one that's not good. So good.
Well, and nobody went into phase 2 with more than 2 stacks, so super clean. Let's just do that again.
2 on red, can you split?
Red.
Good job.
What's up?
No need to move with
Pick up the
Omega
ad.
Vector. They're perfectly split.
One on green.
Salvation.
If you don't have any stacks, try to go soap.
Red Zag back up.
Why are we losing people here?
Okay.
Watch the line.
Watch the lines. Watch the lines.
Fuzzy, stop. Transfer to me.
Oh boy.
Few over by the markers, guys. Few by the markers.
Over by the boss, there's a couple
And then
there.
by the entrance.
Nice.
Sub.
Somebody
Almost
have a healing cooldown?
Don't be afraid to use your health stones.
Hey, left. Who's that? Double soak that. Double soak it. You can do it. Okay, we got none.
I couldn't
Oh, we
wait
got
to
an ad in the back.
It's alright, up. Drag him to the
Just
boss.
call your icon so we don't triple stack them. Yeah, we're good. They're split.
The side down, we're gonna be fucked.
We need to get this ad down.
Healing cooldown, I'm using it.
Nice job on that.
Nobody has more than 5 stacks
Hey,
of
watch out.
lingering. That's perfect. That ad has to go down. We're not doing enough damage to the ad.
We're down like 7 DPS. Put on mag worker.
That's a wipe.
So nobody died of 2 Omega Vectors at that time, but
Nope.
our melee keep on dancing around, which will end up transferring Omega Vector between the groups, like acting kind of like a bridge. So
Who died in phase
defeat
1?
I did.
What would you die
Kendra.
from?
4 ticks of Omega Vector and 1 hit of Contagion.
Could have you ice blocked?
I don't know if that stops the tick damage. I'll try it.
Stops all damage.
Yeah, use everything you got.
When the ads spawn on like the 2 sides of white and the green, if the tanks can pull them any more towards the center, that would help it not bridge as much, like the melee and stuff. Because like I really can't get to the ad when it's on green from even red.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why you see melee crossing is like trying to get bleeds up and stuff like that.
Should we assign groups for soak zones?
I don't think that's necessary because they go all over the place.
Doesn't really feel like we're having trouble soaking anything.
We just had one there, and it could have been double soaked. It just got missed. It's fine.
Rogues can Cloak of Shadows take no damage from the Omega, though.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
So
all
if we
the
get
defensives work.
if you start getting an issue with 2 going around, we could try and isolate it to people that have cooldowns up and bounce it around that way.
All right, boys and girls, that is the last feast I have.
I have more OMF. We do another one.
Better get cooking there, Norma.
We'll just down it this time.
Holy, you're the best. No, it doesn't remove it completely, Thurg. It just removes the damage you take from it.
Too bad we couldn't take it like way out in the corner of the room and just let that person die and it goes away or something, you know?
That would be nice.
Omega Vector does damage every second.
Every 2 seconds.
Every 2 seconds.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yep. Let me know when you're ready.
And just try your best to keep tightly stacked so that we don't have, bridging.
Is there a reason that I can't make... Does the boss have a frontal cleave?
You don't want people standing by the tanks, because if the tanks get Omega Vector and we get
okay,
that
right,
plus damage percent, we get chunked even harder.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be everybody ready then. On tank.
Stack tight.
Two on. Oh, okay, perfect. Good movement, Riker. Once that falls back, come back. Holy, stay on. Stay on.
Stack. Do we have 2 in blue or no?
Nope.
Shouldn't. There should be 1 on
Blue is
green,
fine.
1 on red, and 1 on blue.
I go back to green. Okay, we're good.
Tranquility. Just popped off for transition.
We're going into liquefy in 7 seconds, so remember, don't stand in the circle to get the ad. It's okay to move out.
I'm bringing in Omega to the right side back. Oh, I'm going getting away.
Okay, so Ranger gonna have to get by the entrance, spread out.
Resing Zach.
Get these pools, get these soaks, guys. Melee.
Salvation. Oh, I cooked it.
Remember to use self
Lots
heals.
in the back,
No
lots in the
damage.
back, all 3. 3 in the back, 3 in the back.
Don't be afraid if you're a hybrid class. You can help with heal.
I'm going to blue with an Omega.
I'm on green.
Perfect. Stay where you guys are with your Omegas. I guess one of the
There's
tanks
one
had
on
one.
the tank.
I'm on him now.
Double on posse.
Snow stack.
Yeah,
good.
Back to your stacks.
Divine him.
Salvation.
Two guys stand like right on top of me. See if you can split this.
I will unposse again.
Kill the ad. I missed the
Feels
record.
bad, man.
Double
on
on Cinder.
Cinder.
That doesn't work.
So if you get that double stack now, you're popping a defensive.
If any rogues have cloak, we can pass it to them.
It's up to the cloak to.
Double on Zach, you're gonna want to shield that.
They're gonna
Double.
use cloak. Never mind.
Posse is dead.
About to die.
Posse, why don't you switch groups? You have 9 stacks.
What the fuck?
There's the second liquefy.
Not a mana.
Oh, good luck, Vapor.
He's in cooldown.
Bunch over by the boss. Get over. I'm coming to the far side. I got it.
Who has the double stacks right now?
Oh, how did nobody stack that?
Killer Death had it, but he was cloaked and he died.
Everyone get him one. Just
Vapor, stack on me.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, fuck, that chewed right through Karma. Dead. Well, that was the only time we've seen the second liquefy phase.
No, it's not. We saw one before. 28%. 28% is our best attempt so far. We got there with. So was it passed again in the transition? Double?
Yep.
It was right after the transition.
I think didn't Zach get it twice?
It went to one of the tanks, and then it came in after one of the tanks got it. I think we had the issue.
So as we transitioned, it was perfect. Everybody was split, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, when people like keep on strafing left and right, if you get that, you're going to bridge it over to a different group.
But my deeps, Riker, my deeps.
But I have a question though. If a group has it twice, right? Why can't one of the people get out and meet with another person from another group, stack on top of each other,
That's what they're
and then
supposed
rotate it into their group?
Yeah, that's what.
The person. If there's two in one group, one of the people that has Omega Vector is supposed to go to another group. Just jump on a stack. It doesn't have to. So you got to look at your character bubbles, your chat bubbles.
Yep. There will always be one Omega Vector in one of the 3. So if there's ever 2 in 1, there's still 2 other markers you can go to drop it.
I got no feasts.
I got it.
Thank you.
Back up, Beastmaster. Shadow Seam, there's no particular reason we have 4 over 3. I mean, more spread out.
Is better.
Seems like it's better.
There's more moving around though, because you're guaranteed 3 Omega Vectors.
Like the 2 groups would be able to be farther apart than like they are right now. If you had 3 groups, and they'd be like farther apart from each other.
I think that this is a fine way to do it. And with one more pull left, I'm not going to change it.
Clean, boys, clean. Let's do it.
There should be nobody dying phase 1. Period.
Yep.
Get good.
On tanks.
He's in tranquility.
Die, how many stacks do you have? Do you have 2?
I don't have. No, I had 1.
Does anybody have 2? I'll swap with them. I have 0. I'm in group. I'm in blue group.
I got 2.
Who's that?
Stop with green.
All right, I'm going green. Go blue.
I went blue.
Wait, did I go back to green? I'm on blue.
Spread out.
Not anymore.
Nobody should be getting hit by these lines. Nobody has more than 2 stacks. A lot of us have 1.
Ranging out by the markers. Time by the markers, guys.
A lot of them up there.
I got this one to the right here.
All you people that strafe left and right, now's the time to show those skills off. I got that stack, Cinder. I'll take it.
I'm using a cooldown.
I run in one.
Saltaire, get away from Cinder.
Oh, sorry. I got one on next.
Darnassus, go stack. Darnassus, go stack. Stack with somebody.
Taking one to blue.
Alright, stacks are good.
Cinder, can you use your res?
I already did.
Perfect.
Add. So Ice Block does not stop that damage.
Sorry, what?
It doesn't?
I just got hit by the contagion and died through my Ice Block.
I find that hard to believe.
Cooldown.
It's on cooldown.
Let's get this out, guys. Come on.
Kill the ad.
Yeah, details says Omega Vector hit you through the ice block.
That's crazy, because ice block's an immunity.
Only gets attack damage, it says, though, so...
Do we have any more healing cooldowns?
Hitting one.
Can we get Daranazi up, please?
Rising.
Let's get the side down. Come on.
I'm not killing the ads.
We're down.
We need to get these ads down, boys and girls.
Healer's range. Try to stay by the markers. Couple of there by the markers, like 5 by the markers.
Good job, Soken.
Everyone's got one, yes? Okay.
Don't be afraid to use your